to No Man's Land. It's been a little while since I've been on No Man's Land, so let's get in and find out where we're at. Alright, and as promised, we are back on No Man's Land. Sorry, I was just looking for some buttons. I knew what map was on. So we are going to create a few more fields. Now obviously it's been a little while since I've been on this map. And there has been some massive improvements in the map since I've recorded anything on this map. And like I said, I'm keeping to the promise that I said that I will not forget this map, and I will bring episodes every now and then from this map as progress to the game that I play. That is on this map, the game that I play, not FS22. So we are going to create a few more fields. Since this has become my sort of private game, so it's not really the game that I will show you every single thing that I do. I have added a few different things to it. Just trying to sort of keep in mind of what I'm going as far as the fields is concerned. It doesn't really matter if I go through sort of like if I go through trees, because I can always fix them, come back and take care of them later. Now there is no reason, there is no shape that I'm trying to keep to. Just trying to create a field as weird as the, well, I'm not trying to get it weird, but you know what I mean. I'm just creating a field. I don't really pay attention to the shape of it as much. Like, it looks like this field is going to be a little bit on the smallish side, because we haven't really picked the best place in the world to create this field. Now this is not going to be a field that by the looks of it is going to be very friendly to the worker, because of the shape that I am, here we go, the shape that I am going to create. Now I almost thought about going around this island, but I kind of changed my mind halfway through. And the reason for that is, I don't know. I wish I had a better reason, but I don't have a better reason. I'm not quite sure why I haven't gone around the island, and you know what? I may actually end up choosing to go around the island. Who knows? Okay, so with this particular plow we can do this, there's no problem, because this one hasn't got collision towards the end of the plow. So because of that, it's not an issue at all to do this. Sort of trying to keep an eye on where I am. So we are going to obviously cut all these trees down, and we are obviously going to look at doing something about picking up those trees and taking them to our sawmill. Now, like I said from the beginning, there has been a few different things that I've added. Added, that's true. That's when you buy things, you add them to your map. And there hasn't been some improvements. We've obviously made a bit of money, and we have added all the production to the map. So we have, I believe, everything that the map can produce, we have it. Have we got everything in the production? No, not as yet. Even though I had the money, and I have the money to do it, I haven't as yet added the animals. I have started to kind of put them in. Let's have a look at this. What does this field actually look like? Okay, that is one weird field. Maybe I am going to sort of come through here and come around that island. I think so. But let's just fill this in. Yeah, so I have kind of started to add the animals in. I'll probably give you a map tour as we go along on this episode. Now, because obviously this is going to feel a bit funny because you're not actually going to see the progress. Well, not all of it anyway. You will see some of the progress because I'm not going to do regular, episodes on this map, purely because it is a map that I enjoy playing, and it is a map that's going to be with me, if anything like FS19, all throughout FS22. So it is the only map that in FS19 is been with in my saved game all the time. And I used to play it for a week or so, and then leave it alone for a couple of months, and then play it again, leave it alone, and so on. At one stage, it became the map that I used to, to show off all the new mods and all that sort of stuff that was coming out at the time. But no matter what, it's always been a map. If I load FS19 right now, I don't think I've cleared the mods out of the folders, so almost 100% sure that this map will be still there, unless I went through without me forgetting, type of thing, and I have cleared. I'm trying to see exactly how I should go about going around the map, the island. Should I make it like really massive, or how is it looking? So if I come, yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Kind of gonna elude going this way, and all around the. Now, why would I make a field such a big field? Is because we're getting such big equipment on the map. I don't think there's much point in just sticking to really tiny fields, and that's the point of the whole thing. Alright, so I think we're just gonna go this way and go around the island and meet. I mean, we can always extend, and that's the beauty with this map, is that your ability to extend is limitless. So you don't have an issue with extending fields. Now, at the same time, we don't want to be, crazy big either. Because if we do that, I should have gone a bit more to get rid of that. If we're going to do that, then obviously we're going to run out of out of patience to, out of patience with the field. Now, I did cut the rock thing to get rid of all the rocks off the map, and that's why you see those little sort of like bald patches. Okay, so now let's figure out a way. It's going to be fun to work out. See, it's going to be alright with the bigger implements. It's going to be fun though with the smaller implements like rock pickers. This is why, somebody should make a much bigger rock picker. I realize it's unrealistic, but let's face it, the way the game operates, this is not realistic. You're not really going to get, this many rocks on a field all the time. So you might get it the first time, but I doubt it that you're going to end up with that field with that many rocks on the field all the time. You would drive the farmers nuts. Now, I have seen, like the Veggie Boys, for example, they seem to have fields that are fairly rocky, if I can say that. And I like the fact that even here, like you can see, over here is very patchy. There's hardly any rocks. While obviously you get up here, and all of a sudden there's rocks galore, and then no rocks, and then rocks galore, and then no rocks. Which is obviously a very good thing. Now, I'm not sure when I'm going to publish this. Probably by the time I publish this, Huit-Baylor Run has been taken over by South Louisiana. I've kind of made a decision. Again, it's not a map that I really wanted to sort of stop playing, to be honest. I really enjoy playing Huit-Baylor Run. I've just noticed that I'm not getting the views at all on that map at the moment, which is obviously people are kind of like, well, we're just kind of sick of Huit-Baylor Run. And I'm going to do the same thing with Huit-Baylor Run as I'm doing with No Man's Land for a little while anyway. I'm just going to sort of play it on it myself. And as I get sort of more into it and the progress is more advanced, I will bring you guys along and show you where I'm at and so on. That's the only way that I can kind of think to sort of keep the series going, but not sort of record a video that kind of pushes it takes me many hours to record and edit and all that sort of stuff, and a lot of you don't want to watch it anymore, which again I'm not complaining. I understand how it is. We've seen that map, and many YouTubers have done probably a lot better job than what I'm doing on them. But it is what it is, and like I said, I will not abandon it completely, but at the same time, let's see, can we squeeze? No, I don't think we can squeeze anyway because there's trees on either side of it, so we're going to kind of do this. Now I am going to, which tree did I get stuck on? What am I getting stuck? Oh, this little one. I didn't even see this little one. Alright, we're going to have a lot of fun here. Back to it. I've been doing it throughout all night. Suppose I could say good morning to you guys. We've kind of finalized it, just about done. I'm going to look at it a little bit. I think there's a little bit of playing around with the final edition of this map. I think it's kind of a little bit too I don't know, short on one side and sort of big on the other side. I'm talking about in relation to the island in the middle, not really in anything else to do with anything else. So at the end of the day, the field itself is pretty massive. I'll just finish this and I'll show you, but I just want to see if maybe I need to sort of extend it a little bit here or there type of thing. Now, having a plow like this, even though it's not super duper long type of thing, it makes it easier because the tractor can work at a fairly high speed compared to some of the in-game ones. You'd not still be doing this for a long time yet. So let's go to the map. So it's very large over here, not so large over here. So maybe I'm gonna go from there around a little bit more. Let's lift this up a little bit and kind of concentrate here on how I want it to go. So obviously, whatever we're gonna do, it's gonna have to start from about here. Oh, not too much here. There's plenty on this side. Maybe just on this side over here on the bottom corner, we will do a little bit more. So maybe with this one, I'll just stick to sort of sticking to once around. Not really inflating it too much on this side. And if I'm happy with it, we're done. Boom, done. I think that's enough. I mean, I did go too much into there. Who knows? Maybe if I ever feel like it, I'll come around this little island. So we'll kind of have two islands in between. So we've got that type of field, that type of field. We had field number 1 here, which we extended, but I will go and show you what I've done with it. There's my Lamborghini. Well, you know what? Let's take the Lamborghini. Why not? I mean, you know, who wouldn't drive a Lamborghini through the muddy roads of no man's land? So let's go here first. This part of the map is where our animals are going to live. So I've got a shed for hay and all that sort of stuff. I've got my cows, but I haven't bought any cows. And I've got silage, drying grass, and I believe TMR. Oh, yes, TMR. And that's about the size of what we've done here at this stage. Like I said, I'm going to put the sheep and everything on this side as well. Now let's come from this direction. And that's our, oh, slow down. I kind of used the same gate as what I had in Hoot earlier on. So since we kind of, oh, we got our sheep over here. That's, I was gonna say, but you already know that because that was while I was doing episodes in this map. We got some wool over there by the looks of it. All right, so this where our field used to be, we've extended it. We bought ourselves a truck, a very American truck. We got ourselves a much bigger silo, a brand new shed. Let's turn our big car off. Now the beauty with this shed is that, oh, don't go in. We actually have an office, so office down here. I wish those doors were open, but they don't. And livable area up here. Come on. So, new addition to our farm is this shed. Truck with the eggs. Over here, which we have our chickens where they've always been, so they haven't moved at all. Okay, our baler is sitting over there. It looks like the tractor is the one that I sold. And next to our field over here, we have our production estate. Oh, I need to get rid of that tree as well. So there's all our production estate. Now we're going to put this in the bakery, obviously. So we've got bales over here. We haven't collected them, which we're going to come and collect them. So that's our spinnery. I'm still trying to sort of remember which one is our, which I believe is right here. Our bakery, right? Yep, our bakery is right over there. Now let's just put some eggs in here. Oh, that's our combine. I don't know why I have a Case IH header, but that's what I seem to have. I haven't changed the house. I haven't changed the shop, and I haven't changed the honey. Still got our rock picker over here and more eggs over here. Wow, been lazy with the eggs. Still have our usual. Okay. Whoa. How are we going with food? I think we're doing okay. I haven't sold the old silos. And I still have everything else is as you remember, other than that and the animals. Oh, can't go through that. Still have our old ute. And there's our grass equipment, which we're going to swap out. And this is our mulcher, which we're going to swap out. There's a bigger one in game now. And our sheep. Okay, they got food, they got water, which is fantastic. So that's pretty much where we are at as far as the game is concerned. Not a humongous as far as, you know, massive changes. Yeah, this will deliver the bits. Sugar, the truck. And is our combine bought or leased? The header's leased. Alright, let's get rid of you. Okay, and let's find a space for you. Oh, is this the, yes it is the X9. Wow. We really need to look into fixing it. Is this even gonna fit through those doors? Yes. Oh, that's not very smart. Brakes are very good. Not. Okay. Now, like I said, it's not a humongous progress, but a progress nevertheless. Okay, so we're waiting for that. We need to bring our plow over here and plow this field and get ourselves into a bit of more progress as far as selling stuff and getting ourselves we need to put some trees in the sawmill so we get some more planks and all that sort of stuff as well. So lots to do and not a humongous time to do it. Well, I did say that I was going let's go back. I did say I was going to go around the island, and I said I'll do it later, but I thought, you know what? We're here, might as well do it now. Why do tomorrow what you can do today? So I will show you in a minute what we're doing. So that's going to be our field, one massive field. Oh, I've noticed that the numbers are back on this map. They still can't see the ones that you own, so. And what I've decided while I was doing this is going to be our cotton farm. Because it's so massive, I don't really feel like, well, I shouldn't say that, because it's most likely going to be a lot of our cotton farm, but not just cotton. I shouldn't say like, oh, this is going to be our cotton farm, and next, you know, I'm planting barley on it. So, it's something different. I've never, ever even thought of doing something like this. So this is going to be something a little bit different. Oh, let's go back. Well, we're done. And yeah, I did place that shed there. Purely on the premises, or on the idea that if we're going to do some anything to do with cotton, it's just going to stay here. Now, we have this plow, and we do need to plow one of our fields so we can plant something on it. And then we're going to have to come and get rid of all of these trees from here, which is not that big of a deal, but obviously we do have to get rid of them. So let's see if I can set it up to plow the fields that I should plow. I'm not going to record that, obviously. Plenty of recording videos already of me plowing, so you don't need to see anymore. I don't think you want to see anymore. Did the gate close? Now, since we did make a bit of money, and we do have a few $1 million in our bank account at the moment. Oh, just realized that I have not collected the bales. We are going to collect the bales, obviously, because we are going to need the bales for the cows. Because this is such a such a flat and large map, I'm going to try and use some of the bigger equipment as far as trucks and everything else. Okay, I'm trying to figure out how do we do this. Okay, let's see if I can. Alright, create job. Go back. That. Beautiful. Target. Open. Okay, boom, boom. Let's put him 19 meters. Number of headlands 2. Generate field work. First, boom, boom. Start job. Do you think he's gonna start job in the first? No, it's gonna go for a drive. Always goes for a drive. Nearest. First. I don't know why it does that. It comes back to nearest on the main screen, but you clearly saw that I had it on the first. So at least we can do course play with this map, which is fabulous, without having issues. But you know what? Maybe I should be mulching this field. Plowed. That's fine, because if we do this, we're gonna get rocks, but we're not gonna get weeds. So win-win. All right, I'll let this guy do his work, and while he does his work, I'll get ready for the next stage.
Well, that time again. Another episode has finished. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you very much for your support. Have a wonderful day wherever you are around the world, and God bless you and your family. See you in the next episode. Bye bye.